So I mean, still, I think this game deserves all of the appreciation that I've been giving it. But that doesn't stop me from pointing out these things that are gonna piss me off and piss other people off. I mean, for the most part, it seems they've fixed the game and all of the key issues. But you know, there's still the little things. But I'm not gonna lie, this game is a great experience. It is a great experience in the realm of horror. I mean, just look at this. Just look at this. Everything about it. And like I said, you know, it's more of a game where it's like you've got a tough main character, so it's not as scary, but it's still like a really good time. Okay. Maybe I can reload my hand cannon. No. Jeez. Wow. Fuck. I really need more inventory slots. It looks like I have them, but it's not letting me use them. Or do I have to buy those or what? Wouldn't it be funny if I had to use like an in-game currency to buy more inventory slots? That'd be such bullshit. Okay, Dark City is a really out there movie. You know, concept that you don't really see often in films anymore, if ever. That was something that even for the time was just generally like out there, sort of like Twilight Zone shit. And the era of the Twilight Zone is over. We're not going to see films or movies like that ever again. That the closest we have is that shit with Black Mirror, and I'm not really a fan of Black Mirror. I've watched a couple episodes of Black Mirror, and I really couldn't get into it. It just seems like I don't know. It just seems like the culture we're living in, where it's just like we want to see more things that are of sort of like this perverse nature. And I mean, the very first episode I saw, and I think this was the very first episode of Black Mirror, it was the episode where they blackmail like the prime minister or something like that for like no fucking apparent reason. I can't remember. They blackmail him into having sex with a pig and recording it. I mean, that's just the sort of shit I see not being like scary or mentally stimulating. I just see it as just like this weird, perverse excuse to make people like more I just think it's the idea of just spreading more weird shit through a medium of like storytelling and art. Because there was that other weird ass episode too that I didn't like, where it's like you have these two dudes who are like playing this video game. It's like a virtual simulation or something like that. And they play this fighting game. They're both two dudes, and I think it's like two black dudes or something, or maybe it's one black dude, one white dude. Anyways, they play the game, and like one of them plays as a female character, And anyone who's seen the episode knows where this one goes. They like become sexually attracted to each other. And I just it's just like weird. It seems like it's just more of like this psychological test on people. Like, I don't think most heterosexual men would engage in that sort of thing. Just to be perfectly honest, like just because you linked up to a computer and you're playing with a guy who has a female avatar, because in the episode, like, he continuously goes back, like he stops like fucking his wife and he hooks up to the VR machine to instead fuck this like avatar of his best friend. And I'm like, this is weird. That's not how like two male friends are. Like, you hook them up with that sort of situation, you know, they're gonna be creeped out by it. They're not they're not going to do that. And that's why I sit there and think that it's like just like this weird experiment on people that I don't get. Like, that's not how dudes are. That's not how bros are. They're not like that. I mean, this generation of quote unquote bros might be like that, but no, I don't mean to rifle too many tail feathers, but then again, I do, because we don't have anything worth watching anymore. I mean, that's what I'm saying, is that the first episode of Black Mirror was about a man fucking a pig. Literally, it was about that. That's what it was about. It was about a man fucking a pig, and everyone says this show is like the new Twilight Zone. Really? I don't see it. Whatever you see in this show, I don't see. And I'll admit, some of the Black Mirror episodes are interesting, but they don't titillate my senses the way they do others. And that's fine. I'm not judging people for that. I'm not. But like, I would rather watch old Rod Serling teleplays than this hokey shit that is trying to pass off as being like this sort of mystery teleplay that we used to engage with. Now, fucking a pig is not a mystery. That's a poorly written joke. Okay, that's a poorly written joke. Anyways, where the hell am I going? I'm sure I'm pissing some people off with this view of mine, because I know some people really like Black Mirror. And I mean, if you think you can change my mind on Black Mirror, please recommend an episode that you think that I would be interested in. Because I'm sure there's maybe one or two out there. I remember I saw one with Miley Cyrus in it, and that one was, I can't remember what that one was. It was like a Nine Inch Nails song, and they took the lyrics and completely changed it. I just can't remember. It was like she had like a toy robot or something, some sort of little weird alarm device. And that's the other thing with Black Mirror. It's just something like really weird too. Like really just something that doesn't really make you think. At least in my opinion, it doesn't. I just remember the episode of Miley Cyrus did not make me think. It was just like weird. And something about her character's music career sort of like biting the dust, because she had purchased this little animatronic device, and it was like $1 or something. It began to like put on its own personality or some shit. I don't know. It was so fucking long ago, and I think I was stoned when I was watching it, so I didn't pay too much attention.